how do we measure distances of the stars and other celestial bodies out there? Huh? So, how is it possible to calculate such a large distance of stars and other bodies in space? Because they are light years apart, and even the closest star we know, that is Proxima Centauri, is light years apart. So, it's really far. 1 light year is the distance traveled by the light in 1 year with a speed of 3 into 10 to power 8 meter per second. So, it's really far. So, how can we calculate or measure the distance of stars and other bodies from this tiny planet Earth? Is it possible? And what could be the possibility to measure with a meter tape? Is it possible to measure the distances of stars from this meter tape? Of course, it's just not possible, because I just don't have that much of meter tape. Whoa. So it's just not possible. So how? So it turns out that there are 2 techniques with which we can measure the distances of the stars. The first technique is known as trigonometric parallax. Trigonometric parallax. Yeah, it's a trigonometric parallax. Yeah, so what parallax is, right? What is parallax? So let me just show you what parallax is. Chacha ji, you also here. Now parallax means, let me just show you that. Take your arms up. Consider any point in the background. Consider any point as a reference. Consider any point. Now what to do is look at your thumb. Now close one eye, another eye. Close one eye, another eye. Close one eye, another eye. Now what you will observe is that as if your hand is moving with reference to that point that you consider in the background. As if your hand is moving. So this phenomena is known as parallax. Oh. Oh. Now this concept of parallax is utilized in the measurement of distances of the stars. So how, right? How this parallax thing that I am telling, how is it used to measure the distances of stars and other stuff? How is it used there? So let me just show you then. Okay, so let this be the Earth and let this be any body or anything, any celestial body that is in space that we want to measure the distance of from Earth. So let this be any body, any celestial body. Any celestial body. So this is the thing that we want to measure the distance of. From here to here, we want the distance. Now what we will do is, from diametrically opposite ends of Earth, from here and here, we will look at this object. That is, I will go here, I will go here and see that object, and from here I will see that object. Like we are doing in parallax. From one, we are closing one eye and looking with the other eye, and closing another eye and looking with another eye. So that's the same concept that's applying here. So from here we will see, then here. So like this, from diametrically opposite ends of Earth, we would be seeing that body. Now this thing is known as basis. This thing right here is known as basis. So this is basis, and of course we know that this is diameter of Earth. Okay, I'll just give D to mention diameter over there. So this is the diameter. So now easily, now this is known as parallactic angle. Parallactic. angle or just parallax angle, which is theta. And this is the thing that we want, that is the distance. This length is the distance that we want. This is d. Now easily basis is we can just show the simple b for basis. It is b, of course. Now easily we can find the distance. How? That is, we know that a circle with an angle theta, this theta, and let this be any distance, let us take s. We know that theta is equal to arc length by radius. So that same thing is getting applied over here. So here this parallactic angle or parallax angle, that is theta, is equal to arc length. What's the arc length here? That is basis. Basis is the arc length over here. We are considering this as the arc length. So basis, or just b, by radius. Now what's the radius over here? We are considering this as a whole circle, like this it is going to be. Now what is the radius? The radius is d. So d. So we want d. Of course we want d. That is the distance of this body over here. Now d will go over there. And basis, or b, by theta. That is d is equal to b by theta. We got the thing over there. This is the thing. That is the distance that we want. Basis divided by this parallax angle. Easy we will get the thing. So this is the way to get the distance of the stars or any body that we want the distance of. But now the problem with this trigonometric parallax is that it is not applicable after 400 light years, and we have to search for another method, and that is where the second technique comes up, and it's known as standard candles. So the next technique which is there, which is standard candles to measure the distances, which is applicable even after 400 light years. So I will take that in my next video because this video is becoming a bit too big. So in my next video I will talk about standard candles. So till then stay tuned for that. So till then I will just see how long this tape is. I didn't see only. It's just 300 centimeter. 300. Oi. It is inverted. Just look at that. It's inverted. Woo. That was dangerous. Okay, so that's all for now, and I will discuss standard candles in the next video. So stay tuned for that. Till then, thank you for watching and be with me.